Public speaking is the bane of many people's existence. Glossophobia, or the fear of public speaking, is very common worldwide. With practice, however, public speaking and presentations may transform from a terrifying ordeal to a time to express oneself and enjoy the spotlight. Hello, my name is Kara Shortridge, and I took COMM 2025 Fundamentals of Communication at East Tennessee State University during the fall 2025 semester. Today, I would like to take a couple moments to reflect on my growth throughout the course. First, I will share my feelings regarding public speaking coming into the course. Second, I will explain how those views change throughout the course. And finally, I will reflect on the course and how it will affect my future. To begin, I will share my feelings regarding public speaking when I began this course in August. To be brief, I hated public speaking. I was taking this course because it was required and had no expectations other than to get the grade and get out. In the anxiety survey taken in August, I stated that I was highly anxious when speaking in public. Interestingly, I stated that I was extremely anxious just before giving a speech, but experienced very little anxiety when practicing or preparing for a speech. Now that I have relayed my feelings towards public speaking at the beginning of the course, I will explain how those attitudes have evolved throughout the course. After the first introductory speech, my feelings towards public speaking and the course began to change. I learned how to properly prepare and practice for a speech, instead of feeling like a fish out of water every time I was asked to speak. With practice and several subsequent speeches, I became a better public speaker and started to view public speaking more favorably. Now, my overall anxiety surrounding public speaking is low. I do still get moderately anxious just before giving a speech, but it usually goes away once I actually begin speaking. I wouldn't say that I'm never anxious about public speaking, but it is considerably less than before taking this course. Now that I have detailed how my views about public speaking have changed throughout the course, I will reflect on my growth in this course. The most noticeable difference from the start of the course until now is that I'm a much more confident speaker. I now know how to structure and prepare for a speech appropriately, as well as how to control my nerves and body movements. This course has left a positive impression on me that will benefit me in both my personal and professional life. Coming out of this course, I feel confident in my abilities to communicate effectively, regardless of audience, subject, or circumstance. To conclude, I first shared my feelings regarding public speaking at the beginning of the course. Second, I explained how those attitudes changed throughout the course. Finally, I reflected on the course and my growth. Today, we live in a world where effective communication is more important than ever for both our personal and professional lives. Through this course, I feel properly armed with the tools and knowledge to be an effective and competent communicator. Thank you for your time.